Hello and welcome, I'm Jessica Shales, and today I'd like to do a follow-up post to a PayPal video I did a few weeks ago. In it I demonstrated how to add a PayPal button to your website really simply and easily so you could start monetizing your website, whether it's for a physical product like a pair of shoes that you needed to ship out or for an information product like an ebook or something like that. But I only demonstrated how to use the standard PayPal button, the yellow one with the blue writing. So I'd like to take things further today and show you how to add your own professional looking button, whether it's a pay now or buy now or add to cart or whatever. I'm going to demonstrate how to go through the procedure that you can then replicate no matter what image you find, but I'll also share with you a couple of resources that will help you to find something that's suitable for you. You will need to see the original PayPal post if you don't already know how to create a button. I'm not going to go into fine detail with this post, so add any links around here that take you there if you don't already know or in the blog post. But if you're ready, let's get started. So first things first, this is Fotolia, which is a great website for really simple images, but particularly if you want to find something like a button, like a payment button or buy now or add to cart or anything like that. I've done posts on Fotolia before, so if you're interested in learning a bit more, then there'll be a link to the video and other posts. But just to demonstrate to you how to use it to find a button, you can just go ahead and search in here, buy now button would work. And you can search through here. You could get a plain one and then just add whatever text you want to, or you could find one that actually says, okay, you can see here, buy now. There are some other ones that are more fancy. So if you wanted one that is just one colour, you could put in buy now button, pink or blue, or whatever it is that your brand is, and have a look. One of the great things with Fotolia is that you can save a bunch of images all into your Lightbox to then come back to and view later or save with somebody else. The thing is with Fotolia, in order to buy an image, although it's lower than £1 in most cases, in order to buy anything you do need to get a subscription of, I think the minimum is either 5 credits or 7 credits or something like that. So if you don't think that you're going to want any other images, that can feel like a bit of an investment. Although I would be really surprised if you don't see other images that you want to include on your pages or on your posts or something like that. Like I use so many of these images for websites. So it's a real consideration. Have a look at that or check out the other blog post. Now there is another way to do it, and that is with the freegraphicscreator.com. These buttons are for possibly bigger ticket items. They're a bit more expensive because they're larger images, whereas you can get a range of smaller images from Fotolia. I'm going to demonstrate how to use this one because for me, the example will be for an information product, so this is more ideal for it anyway. You can see here, there is a video which you can watch if you want to, but there's the headline creator, buy now creator, Belcher button creator, and guarantee creator. So I'm just going to quickly show you the buy now creator, launch the wizard. There is no software to download in order to do this, and you can just see a really simple add to cart button. And this is what you get, this blue bit. It's not all of this stuff, it's just the blue thing. You can easily change things just by clicking here, and I think in particular I want to do credit cards and PayPal and a big arrow. No, not that one. I prefer that one. Okay. You can change the colours, and you can also change this to change that. I didn't actually know you could move that, but apparently you can change that to buy now. However, I know it might seem that it would be better to use buy now. In extensive research and testing, they found that add to cart actually gets more people to click because it's a bit more non-committal, so they don't feel like they've got to go ahead and they've got to go and give you their money. Whereas add to cart makes them think they've got a bit more time to think about things before actually making a commitment, even though they've got exactly the same amount of time. So add to cart, I'm happy with that. Once you're ready, save the graphic as a JPEG, and what will happen is it will download to your computer. You can't see, but just off shot, that's happened. The other option that you have, if you do have an information product, is to have a Belcher button, which is a lot less attractive.
Hey everyone, this is Marcus.
Just click this one instead and launch the wizard. And you can see here that it's not as attractive, but there is a science behind it. If you want to see more about it, click this video to hear more about it. They've done extensive research and lots of testing, and they found that however ugly this is, it gets attention and people are more likely to click it, even though in effect it's only telling you the same thing as the previous one. Now I am going to be adding this Belcher button to the end of one of my programs, which is the WebWorks course. Basically explains how to create a WordPress website for anyone who wants to create their own website and be in control of it and sort of use it for the whole of their online presence. So this is a sales page for it. You can see I've already added a couple of buttons that I've created using that wizard, try it free, add to cart, try it free, and then this guarantee as well, which was using the one that's on there. What I want to do is to add a Belcher button right to the very end as well. So I'm just going to change a couple of things here because this is not ideal for me. Save those CGP today. That's my local currency if you're not in England. Add to cart, that's fine. I want to do PayPal and that. Click here to add to cart. Weirdly, apparently people are more likely to add to press the text than they are the button. You might think it's repeating yourself, but just leave it there. Get instant access. That is relevant to me because it is an information product and it's automated. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to save the graphic as a JPEG as well. Right. Next step is for me to log into my WordPress website so that I can upload that button to my website and then be able to link to it from PayPal. So this is the WordPress admin screen if you've never seen it. And now I am logged in. Now this isn't the dashboard, there's a lot more behind it that is brilliant. It's WordPress, I love WordPress, I've talked about this before, but I don't need to show you all that today. So I'm just going to add a new media and then I'll be able to upload the button to my website. This is actually showing you the behind the scenes dashboard of WordPress, and I think everything from here upwards is on every WordPress installation. The bits down here are extra things that I've added because I've been pimping it out basically. But if you are looking at your WordPress from the dashboard, which is where we are now, so it's not the front end but it's the dashboard, then to get to the same place you can go to media and add new and you get to the same place. So I need to find these files on my computer to upload them to the website. That's the second step. Select files. I'm going to look at my very, very cluttered desktop. This is not a best practice. It's called Snapshot 3 because I've gone and downloaded like 5 of them or something like that. Not 3 as you might have thought. Let me just find. Okay, I found that now, so that's what I want. I'm going to double click that and it's uploaded. Or uploading. And then once that's happened, you can see a load of information, and down here you can see the file URL. So you want to make sure that you copy that, just hover over it, select it and copy it, and that's what you're going to need in PayPal. So what I'm going to do now is go and log in PayPal, and I'm going to get to the point in PayPal where you're adding the button and you're changing a button, and I'm going to see you there. If it's not something that you're familiar with, then I would really recommend going and having a look at that other post before we get to this stage. So here I am at the button that I want to change. It's the all access one. I've decided just to give £30 off until the end of July. It'll be the first day in July on Wednesday. So I'm just going to change this from £200 to 160. And at the moment you can see I've just got the PayPal button. What we need to do now instead is to use your own image, and there I need to paste in the image, the code that I told you about that we took from the website. So I'm just going to do that. So just to recap, that's this link here. I've copied that and then pasted that in here, okay? Now, sometimes it will show up here, but it doesn't usually for me. You might be luckier. So I'm happy to just save changes. There are some other steps that I've been through before, but like I said, better to have a look at the other post. So save changes, I'm happy. And then I'll be given some code that I then need to go and take, which will pop up eventually. Come on. Here we go. So once you click on that, it'll automatically probably select all of this. You want to go ahead and copy this code. Now move over to the page where you want to put in the button. So this is the background of that page that I showed you earlier. So if I just view page, you see what I mean? It's the sales page. And this is how you can edit things. So if you haven't seen how WordPress looks like behind the scenes, this is what it looks like. What I want to do is to add it right to the bottom here. So I'm going to go over to HTML, and then right at the bottom I'm going to put the code in here that I've just selected. So just right click and then paste. And if you go back to visual, you can see this image is in there now. Now if I update the page, just automatically update there. Don't worry about that, that's something that's individual to mine. It's a plugin that I've added. And then once it's updated, I can view the page and I can see that it's worked. I'll probably need to put a bit more writing in there just to say that it's exclusive up until the end of July. To the end of August, sorry. It's the end of July tomorrow. So if I scroll right down to the bottom, then here we are, we've got the button. So I can add to cart and it takes you straight through to PayPal. Okay, where there's £100 and anyone can put in their PayPal information, or if they don't have a PayPal account, they can add their card details. And it is as simple as that. If you want to use any other image, then you can just follow the same steps, upload your media to here, copy that link, which links to this image on the website, and then when you go to your PayPal button, you need to remember to just add that there. So I hope this has been useful. Remember to have a look at the resources, experiment. This is an opportunity to get really creative and you know, and to monetize your website, which is what it's all about in the end. And if you have any comments or posts or any questions, then please make sure that you comment either on YouTube or in the post below. If you think that somebody else might find this valuable and you found it valuable, then please share it on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you want. And I hope to see you soon.